you ever felt overwhelmed by the number of the things that you need to do? Mostly because you keep on saying yes to everything. If yes, then you're not alone. And today we're going to be talking about the powerful tool to improve your productivity. And it's not a new app, it's not a time management technique. It's much simpler and yet quite hard thing. And it is the power of saying no. Hi, I'm Justina, I'm an occupational psychologist and personal coach, and I work with incredible women who want to say more yeses to themselves and finally live authentically as themselves. Saying yes to everything is not only exhausting and overwhelming, it's also impossible. Every time you're saying yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Your time and your energy are limited. So by saying yes to everything, and it doesn't matter how important it is to you, because you say yes to everything regardless, because perhaps you are afraid of missing out or you don't want to be rude or unhelpful. But in that moment, whenever you're saying yes to less meaningful things, you're saying no to what matters most. When you say yes to everything, you're spreading yourself too thin. You want to have it all and you want to do it all, but you cannot do it all, not all at once. So you end up juggling multiple tasks and responsibilities, which later on leads to extreme stress, burnout, exhaustion, procrastination, and decreased quality of your work. And in the long run, it will negatively impact not only your productivity, but also your personal growth, because you will keep on saying yes to the things that are not getting you closer to your goals. So the road to your goals will be much longer. Think about how many times you regretted to say yes to someone because you said yes, but in your mind you wanted to say hell no. Think about how much time you could save for more important tasks if you just said no. So here are some more practical tips how to improve your productivity and learn how to say no. First, prioritize. Understand what's important for you and align your decisions and your values with your priorities. Be assertive. It's okay to say no and don't feel like you need to justify yourself or explain the reasons. And practice. Like any skill, saying no takes practice. So start small with something that it comes easy to you and gradually keep on adding up more things that you don't want to do or you don't agree with doing them. And although practical tips are great, it still doesn't change the fact that it is difficult to start saying no to others and face their disappointment, their anger, or feel internally bad because you might be unhelpful, because you refuse to do something. And I get that. It took me years to finally see saying no as something great, as something positive, something empowering. This other side of saying no. Nowadays, I really slowed down and started listening to my own body and my own mind, trying to identify where enough is enough, where I should stop doing certain things, and when it is time to recharge to avoid burnout or feeling overwhelmed. And on a daily basis, I try to stick to my little morning routine where I wake up a little bit earlier than my partner, I hydrate myself, I put my sunscreen on, I sit in front of my sat lamp for seasonal depression disorder because in England there is not a lot of sun anyway. Then I plan my day or journal, and then I get my coffee, I do my makeup, and I eat my breakfast. That routine really sets me up for a day because this is the time for myself only. So I can ease my way into the day and start it in a meaningful, empowering way. And that's this moment for myself. So I don't have to rush, and I'm doing everything so I can conquer the day. And then my self-care is focused on healthy eating, going to sleep at the same time, and getting my 100% of sleep each night, at least according to my wearable fitness device, which is tracking your recovery and sleep and fitness. Not sponsored, unfortunately, but this allows me to keep on track on my sleep. And I also put an emphasis on hybrid working out, weights, cardio, or both, at least 5 days a week. And my self-care also includes walks outside, spending time with my partner, seeing my family, hanging out with my supportive friends, and trying more new things whenever I have time. And of course, I am not perfect. Some weeks or some days are extremely messy and I'm out of my routine is out of place, but I try to stick to it as much as I can. So then I know that I take care of myself pretty well, and then I can show up as the best version of myself to others, because those small self-care rituals really help me minimize my burnout or exhaustion when I want to do so many things and sometimes my body or my mind cannot keep up with my exciting and busy life. And I know this is so natural to want to help others, but it's also important to take care of yourself. You won't be able to pour from the empty cup if you never had time to pour water into it, aka recharge or do something for yourself. That's why in the planes they tell you to put your mask first and then put it onto your child or help someone else. Focus first on yourself, because self-care might seem like it's spoiling yourself and you might feel like you don't really deserve it, or other people just need your help more, so you don't want to be selfish. But how about balancing self-care and helping others? If you're saying yes to everything and neglecting your own needs, it's a matter of time before you won't be able to show up as the best version of yourself and you won't be helpful at all. And it's a matter of time before those people that you were helping out, they will have to help you then. Because saying yes can lead to burnout, stress, and exhaustion. So you need to schedule some time to recharge, regain your energy, and enjoy the present moment however you would like. So it's time to set your boundaries and start saying no if something doesn't align with your values or priorities, so you can make a room for more things that are truly fulfilling and joyful and get you closer to your goals and your dreams. And I bet that people around you, they want to see you happy, not stressed and burnout. But I know that change is hard, and I am not going to lie by saying that I never struggle with self-care or remembering to put myself first. I have my moments when I totally forget about that and I sacrifice myself for others because I don't mind. So I know this is a continuous path of learning and improvement. But this transformation from saying yes to everything, feeling overused and exhausted and having no time for yourself ever, to saying yes to yourself, feeling empowered and living authentically as yourself, can be easier with the right support. And I am here to help to make this bumpy road much smoother, or as smooth as possible, where I support you during this process, provide reassurance and celebrate every success with you. Remember, every no is saying yes to something more important. So practice saying no and let me know how that changes your productivity. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video useful, hit the like button below, share and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you in the next video.